Hi Angel, how are you doing? You're here for your makeup application, that's fantastic. But today I have a special idea for you. I'm gonna be doing your makeup, but only following TikTok trends, okay? To make sure that you get the very best final result, okay? So let's just get started by priming your skin. I am using this Milk Makeup Hydro Grip primer that is a TikTok favorite for sure. And I'm just going to apply onto your face like that. Simply massaging it, okay? Good. Okay, now it's a little bit tacky and it's time to apply foundation, okay? So that's where the fun begins. That's where the fun part begins because I'm going to apply your foundation not with a makeup brush, not with a beauty sponge, but with a jade roller. With a jade roller, yes. So I'm just preparing the foundation onto the back of my hand. So what the jade roller is supposed to do, this should be enough for you. What the jade roller is supposed to do is going to give you a smooth application and reduce the appearance of pores, relax the skin for an optimal result. There we go. So I'm grabbing the product with the jade roller, just like this, and I'm going to start applying it onto your skin. And also, what is special about the jade roller is that it doesn't absorb the product like a sponge or a brush would do. It just goes all onto your face. There we go. And I am just going to just delicately perfect that a little bit, just a little bit, with a sponge in just some strategic areas, but the result with the jade roller is just amazing. Okay, on TikTok this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop is really trending. And what is also very trending is the kind of application. So we're not doing the millennial reverse triangles below your eyes. We're going to apply just a little bit in the inner corner and a little bit on the outer corner, inner corner and outer corner, just like this. And that's more than enough. Then we're going to apply a little bit on your nose, turn a little bit on your forehead, and just on your imperfections, like this. And here, we don't want to overdo it. We want your natural skin to peek through, okay? Just removing the imperfection, but we don't want to go with that to And with a shade roller, I'm going to just spread it, blend it, but this time very precisely. Okay, just like this. There we go. And then I'm just going to use my fingertips just like this to blend, 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 blend. With my ring fingers, just blend, 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 blend. So I'm not carrying the product around, but just gently, gently, gently tapping, 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 so it warms up with my skin and it just blends, blends, blends seamlessly, blend seamlessly. Good. Okay, perfect. Now it's time for an ice cream contour, okay? Well, there is this TikTok trend that is called the skull contour. So basically we don't just place it here, but we just drag it down for a very snatched and defined cheekbone. I think it's a little bit excessive, but I'll let you choose whether you want it or not. Okay, great. In this case, we're gonna go for it. You know, TikTok trends for contour are very extreme. They can either do just a tiny little bit like below the cheekbone, or just go super dramatic and just drag it down the jaw like this. Back in the days it was considered very extreme because it would give a very defined result, but now instead it's being used a lot because the cheeks actually do look thinner. So I'm just going to contour your nose a little bit, just a little bit of nose contour, and I'm going to draw an horizontal line just before the tip of the nose so that you have the illusion of a nose flick. Good. Add a little bit of the temples, a little bit of the temples. There we go. There we go. So now for blush, I'm going to use this TikTok trend that is basically using your liquid lipstick as a blush, and the placement is very important, so it's not going to be on the apples of the cheek, but it's going to go towards the cheekbone for a lifted effect, okay? So I'm just going to grab the product and apply it up towards the cheekbone, and also here and up towards the cheekbone, really lifting your face. Okay, and then we blend, 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 blend. This time I can use the sponge, no jade roller for this passage, just a sponge. Good. And you look much more lifted, okay? Now, talking about lifting Another very interesting trend is the brows, but first let me just powder your face with a damp beauty blender. I'm just going to place it like this, so it's going to fill your pores, control the oil, go in the fine lines. In case you have any, just with the sponge, and once I place the product in the areas of interest, I'm just going to gently tap it around so that the entire face is powdered. As the powder sits, we're gonna do the brows. For the brows, I'm using this tape, and I am just using it as a guide. So I'm going to break it into two halves like this, and I'm going to place it below and above the brow, just like this, and kind of stencil out the shape that I want. Same thing for the other brow. And we're lifting upwards here so that you're gonna look much more snatched. Okay, so same thing here, lifting upwards with the brow. Okay, stenciling out the shape. Alright, there we go. Perfect. And now I'm just going to draw the brows. I am using an angle brush, and I'm just drawing some feathery strokes very delicately, using the guide I just created. Okay. Good. And now, same thing for the other brow. Using the guide I just created, I go and fill in with some feathery strokes. Just good. There we go. Now we remove the tape. And it's looking great. I would also like to do your eyeliner. So for the eyeliner is a very interesting technique because we are using this piece of tape that is going to go below your nose, okay? So I'm just going to place it like that and out to your outer corners of the eyes, just like this. Can you breathe normally? Good. Okay, and then I'm going to grab two more pieces of tape and I'm going to place them onto your eyelids. like that. Okay, and same thing here. Good. So that I have the perfect guideline for your eyeliner. And I'm going to use a black eyeshadow for your eyeliner. I'm just applying it with my finger. So I'm grabbing the product and just tap, 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 tap. And same thing with the other eye. And it's now time to again remove the Scotch tape. Here, here, and here. And you're left with a very precise eyeliner. Okay, for the eyeshadow look instead, I'm just going to place different lines of colors, one next to the other, in each one of your eyes, just with my hands. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that, okay? Just like that. I'm just going to place them onto your lids. So if you please close your eyes, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4 on this eye, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on this other eye. And I know it can look very twisted now, but I'm going to use this eyeshadow brush and just blend everything together seamlessly. Just one color with the other, one color with the other, one color with the other. Okay, and same thing with the other eye, same thing with the other eye. Blend in seamlessly, one color with the other, one color with the other, one color with the other. Great. I'm going to quickly apply your mascara. So if you can tilt your head slightly back and look towards the tip of your nose. Thank you. Okay, just relax and blink. And again. Good. And now the other eye. Relax, tilt your head back and look towards the tip of your nose. Relax and blink. And one more time. I'm now going to wipe down your Ass's powder. Okay. Like that. Good. Let's now go with a little bit of highlighter. So I'm going to apply it in your inner corners. Inner corners. cheekbone. Then a little bit on the forehead. And then a little bit on the forehead. There we go. Now for the setting spray. We are not spraying onto the face. We are spraying onto the beauty blender. Okay. So I'm just making it nice and damp. Then I'm going to gently dab it onto your face, and as I do so, I am fanning it dry immediately, okay? Just like that. Just like that. Good. Good. Just here with the pan, making sure that it dries down immediately for a seamless and skin looking effect. Good. Good. Just applying the setting spray. Good. Okay, and now we just let it dry a little bit. And lastly, for the lips, we're just doing a tiny little gloss in the center of the lower lip and the top lip around the cupid bow area. And this is going to focus the light into the most important parts of your lips. For a very beautiful three-dimensional effect. There we go. Your makeup is now complete. You can look at yourself in the mirror right here and tell me if you like it. Thank you. It was so much fun to do your makeup today. You look